Happy birthday, Dolores!
It's a birthday. Oh, she
I
got
know.
one.
look.
I know, Mark.
Oh my gosh,
Welcome.
that's so fun.
The
I'm
black
still
light.
waiting.
Black light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have our black lights.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting. It said went live. Oh,
No,
here we
we're live.
are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Story. I'm Dolores, and today we're having a birthday bash.
Birthday bash!
So, it feels like the Brady Bunch. 3 of us have birthdays, and 3 of us are just guests. Now, I will start with the birthday queen, whose birthday was December 28th, and we'll start with the birthday queen. So let me do my layout. Hold, please. Layout.
There's my proof. Birthday queen.
Oh, not you.
It's Velvet.
Hold, please. Here we go. Still not you.
Still not me. You want me to do it?
I got it.
There you go.
Yay!
Yay,
Happy birthday!
And thank you, Dolores, for the crown and the sash.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wore it all day on Wednesday. I want you to know.
Good.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, walked around the casino wearing my sash and crown.
Nice.
That's great.
Awesome.
So you went to Laughlin, you said,
Yes.
and
Yes.
what did Laughlin bring?
She wants to know what you do in Laughlin.
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
Oh, well, we have a casino that we go to regularly, and it's only 45 minutes from where we live, but it's $17 a night midweek. So they've got, the casino and bingo and restaurants, and my husband likes to go in the hot tub, and it was just relaxing. We got away.
Nice.
I'm glad you had a good birthday. It sounds fun. Yes, Bree is the birthday queen. So all hail Bree. All right,
Yes, I have to do my wave.
our birthday queen is Osha, the
Yay.
vintage equation.
Yay, birthday girl.
How you doing, Gosha? Your birthday was December 29th, which was
Yes,
yesterday.
yesterday, and I went for a lovely meal. We went to a Greek restaurant. I stuffed myself with pasta and some mezes, and it was lovely. And that's what that's it.
Did you get any
Food.
presents?
No, that was my present.
That was
The
your present.
restaurant, yeah.
Yeah, that's mine too. When it's time for a birthday, just feed me.
Yeah,
Good.
well, I don't cook, so whenever I get food from anywhere, it's a present for me.
I feel that.
So Gosha's birthday was yesterday. Did you go with Sim?
Yes.
Now,
Oh,
Gosha, what is your native language?
I'm from Poland, so Polish.
So how do you say happy birthday in Polish?
It will be a longer. Wszystkiego najlepszego z okazji urodzin.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
good.
Or you can say just 100 lat, which means 100 years. It's like we wish you 100 years. So 100 lat.
I can do that one. Still a lot.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
See, we'll go back to Bree real quick and tell us how we say it in
Oh.
Spanish, Bree.
Well, feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz
Woo!
cumpleaños, Rocky! Woohoo!
That's how we say it, y'all. So it's my birthday today, December.
Yeah.
Happy
Stars
birthday.
aligned, and my mom was like, "I'm what? I'm having a what?" And then December 30th, Anyway, so
Happy New Year.
I didn't do anything today, which was absolutely amazing. It was.
Did
my
Dave
birthday.
cook for you?
Pardon?
Did Dave cook for you? I mean, that's every day, but
Well, see, that's every day. So I went and had. Well, he brought me home a meal because I was just like, I ain't leaving the house.
but it's cold, right?
Yes, it's cold here, and but even if it was warm, I wasn't leaving the house.
I'm a queen every day because that's what Dolores is saying. I'm a queen every day. Dave cooks for me, runs errands for me. My job is to tend to the cats.
Pretty much. I mean, if he want to eat, he better cook. I mean, anyway, but I do know how to cook. I just don't. I'm far too busy to cook.
She simply can't be asked. She's queening it over there.
Right. So, and we also have some guests to celebrate our birthday with us. We will go to our next guest, which is our first guest, my co-host, the one, the
Hey,
only.
y'all.
Hey.
I'm channeling my inner Feliz Cumpleaños today. I'm so excited to be part of y'all's birthday. It's super fun. I just got home from South Carolina and I was ready for the party.
Yes, girl. I'm glad you were here. I'll always be glad to have you here with me. And now, but now I may give her the magic powers to co-host so she can highlight comments. So,
Yeah.
So now she's gonna be part of there you go. Look at her being all magical.
I'm all magical and stuff.
I know, right? Because we're gonna be playing a game, y'all, and participate in the chat here. And then our next guest is nope, that didn't work. Nope.
What's going on? You want me to do it?
Yeah. Nope. I think
That's me. I'm Kathy,
Kathy, all the way from Maine.
all the way from Maine.
Oh, girl, are you frozen? No.
What's that?
Are you frozen? It looks cold there.
No, actually, I was just outside feeding a squirrel earlier. No coat, shorts. But I'm from Maine, so it would probably be freezing to other people. But I'm just really happy to be here. I was happy to be invited. And Dolores is one of those people that when I first started watching everybody, she's one of those people that I was like, I like her. And and just getting to know her through her shows with Daniel and things, and then coming to my shows, it's been an honor to have her as a guest. So I was really glad to be here today. And so happy birthday to all of you.
Here, this is what I said. I said to Beth, I want to have people here that I do stuff with and hang out with. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Mike, as well. Thank you for saying birthday to me. And I just wanted to have people that I do stuff with a lot and hang out with, and people who are important to me, and people who mean a lot. So that's why I wanted y'all. And people had birthdays who are also Capricorns. But,
Yes.
so thank you so much for coming on, Kitty Cat. I appreciate it. So, but we're gonna play a game. So hold tight. Next on my next is Monica. Oh, the one. She's another guest I stuff with. Thank you so much, Monica, for coming on today. How you been? What you been doing in Mexico?
Eating, being with family, friends, playing games, having fun. Everything with family and friends all the time. All the time.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Very, very. It's not that warm as I thought. So we came from Venice with very light clothes, and it's not that warm this time.
Really?
Yes, it's a surprise for us because we were wishing a lot of sun and hot weather, and it's like not that warm. So, but it's fine. It's not that cold as in Venice. It's great.
Well, that's well, at least you got to, because it's been a while since you saw your family, right?
1 year, each year I come and visit.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's good. Glad you're here today with us to celebrate. Like I got my, I got my people, and I love them here. Now how big, and I will talk about who we are missing. Because as you all know, we're Daniel. Normally, Daniel would be here. We're gonna light a candle.
Light a candle for Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel.
There we go.
He'd be the center. You know what I'm saying? Like on Hollywood Squares, he would be the center square.
Yes.
But he had to work today, and I know he wanted to be here. But I spoke to him today. He told me happy birthday. We're gonna you're gonna see us on Tuesday on live chat, so you'll see him then. And but he's hanging in there, y'all. He's doing real good, and we all Daniel is here in spirit. Trust me.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
He is
Daniel.
Light a candle for Daniel.
Wait, I need my candle again. There we go.
Right, guys. So today we're going to have a little. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little quiz called More or Less. I ask each one of the my guests a question. They will give me the answer of more or less, and then I will let them know. I'll let each one who was correct. There's no prize. It's just fun. And guys in the chat can participate. Also, at the end of the show, I'll be having a giveaway. So if you want to hang on till then, you will have a chance to win a mystery box from me. Yes, I know it's my birthday, and I'm technically getting gifts, but it's the kind of person that give gifts on my birthday. So that's what we're going to do. So let's start off with the first. I'm going to pick Monica first, just to wind her up.
Easy.
All right, Monica, let me ask you a question. Now you have to answer more or less.
Okay.
So, does the Eiffel Tower receive more or less annual visitors than Disneyland Paris?
More.
Well, what's the chat say? Does the chat have any comments on it? Let's see. We'll look. But what I will tell you is that is incorrect. Sorry, you don't win the car. The Tower receives 7 compared to Disneyland's 9.7 million.
Wow.
So,
So Rebecca
correct,
said
yeah.
more. Lemmy said less.
Hey,
And
Lemmy, thanks for.
And Stephanie said she thinks more, but the answer was less, right?
That's correct. So shocking. I know.
Shocking.
Well, I mean,
So,
who can compete with Mickey?
Clearly not the Eiffel Tower.
No.
Right. Is for Bree. Spot Bree.
Bree.
Okay.
Does a large whole avocado have more or less calories than a McDonald's cheeseburger?
A whole avocado?
The whole avocado.
Calories. I'm going to say less.
Yes.
I should wait for the chat, y'all. Sorry, I was slow up because I'm very fast. That's just how
Okay, going back to the Mickey Mouse thing. I think it's because they count kids. So if I'm a family of a husband and wife and I take 3 kids, that's 5 people. But normally the kids aren't going to Eiffel Tower. It'd just be the husband and wife.
Yes.
So I think I've figured it out. Lemmy says less and Annette says happy birthday.
Right. So my next question is for Gosha. Let's find a good one. Oh, here's a good one for Gosha. Gosha, the population of the UK is around 67 million. Do Britons drink more or less than 200 million cups of tea a day?
Tea?
More.
So you
Wait for the chat. What do you
Yes,
think?
I think I drink a lot, and people around me drink a lot, so I think more.
okay?
Okay. Stephanie says more. Stephanie from Drifting Adventures says more. Lemmy says more
Yep.
than that. So what's the answer?
The answer is actually less.
Wow.
Really?
Britons drink around 165 million cups of tea every day. That's 200 million. Although it's pretty close. I mean, that's a lot of tea.
I mean, really, once you get past like 10, isn't it anything's game?
Yeah, do you stop counting? 10 cups of tea a day, you're like, I've stopped counting.
I
Exactly.
really didn't think you were going to say tea. I really thought you were going to say like ale or beer or something like that.
Right. So here's one.
Okay.
Are there more or less English first language speakers than Spanish?
I know that one.
I know.
I'm gonna say more or less English speakers than Spanish speakers.
Yes, that is.
I'm gonna say there's less English than Spanish.
So let's see if the chat has it to say. Chat, that question was, are there more or less English first language speakers than Spanish?
Because it's first language speakers, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Lemmy says less. I say less, but the reason I say less is because it's first language speakers,
Right, correct.
and the Spanish is spoken in a multitude of different countries and areas. And from my experience as being an English language learner teacher, I probably had less first language learners or speakers in my class than those children who would be bilingual, with Spanish being the other language.
English wasn't my first language.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So the answer is less. You're correct. Let me. There was estimated to be 372 million English speakers and 437 million Spanish.
Yeah.
So there,
because
Muy
English
bien.
is usually
Muy bien.
not the first language for many countries. I mean, so even if I think about my grandfather, now his native language, Gullah, which is a combination and just a mix of everything, but he grew up speaking English. But I mean, at home, the first language he heard was probably Gullah. It's a mixture of English, but it's a dialect.
yeah.
So Anna says, happy birthday, everybody.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's one for Kathy. Kathy, do sloths poo more or less than once per week?
Say
Sloth?
it again.
Do sloths poo, have a doo-doo, more or less than once a week?
A sloth?
A sloth. Do they poo more or less than once a week?
Who wrote these questions?
I want to say
Dave.
I'm gonna be weird and say less.
Correct. Oh, correct. Okay.
Oh,
Sloths,
Annette says less.
Everything's
Yeah.
slow.
sloths only around once per month.
Oh my
sounds
gosh.
wow. They
They
are slow.
Even
Yeah,
that
they're
poo
slow.
goes.
That's what Kathy said.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess it takes them 3 weeks to chew something. So yeah.
They're like, they on that toilet with their phone for a month.
Oh, that's funny.
45 minutes to text somebody, but okay. But
I
it
mean-
probably takes longer because they don't have but like what, 3 fingers? Don't they have like
Right.
3 or 4 little claws? Oh,
Now,
that's
Are they slow because they don't poo, or they just poo slow? So
They-
poo slowing them down.
semantics.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Oh my gosh.
now we're back to Monica.
Do one for
Monica.
the chat.
Pardon?
Do one for the chat. That's just for the
Okay.
chat. And let's see if the chat
Go.
will answer before we do our
All right.
second round.
Was the chocolate bar invented more or less 150 years ago?
Was the chocolate bar invented more or less than 150 years ago? In the chat, let us know what you think, more or less. And Rebecca says, happy birthday to all. So, and then we'll each take a turn and say what we think. 150 years or more
Yes.
or less for a chocolate bar.
Years ago.
So Willy Wonka was.
I was thinking that.
When was
Not
Willy
real.
Wonka? More. Lemmy says more. Annette says more.
I just watched this on the History Channel.
Did you really?
About chocolate and
Vintage
chocolate
Digs.
bars.
Hey, Vintage Digs says more. Mike says more. And then Dave says, just put a spinner on the works, is Chinese the most spoken language? And by the way, ladies, happy birthday to you all, and great to see you, Jess. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Vintage Digs.
And by the way, he says more, and I absolutely love his profile picture.
Yes. So fun.
Right. Are we ready for the answers?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all say? Monica, what do you think?
I'm not sure, but I will, just to go to the other side, I will say less.
Okay. Bree.
And I'm going to say less. That's why they always had, you know how they have the coffee pots and then the chocolate pots? Because that's the only way you could get chocolate was in liquid form. So back in the 20s, they were still doing the liquid chocolate. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Gauche.
Oh, now Brie got me thinking, but I will say more. I will say more.
Okay. Beth.
My answer was more. But then, you think about the actual wording of the question, which was the chocolate bar.
Right. The chocolate bar.
Yeah. That's right.
Kathy.
Yeah, because I was like, well, there's carob, they worked with that before. So I'm like, I feel like I want to say more, but I'm going to say less instead.
The is more. It is more than
more
years old. J.S. Fry invented the chocolate bar in 1847 by cocoa powder and sugar.
That was a smart person.
J.S. Fry
was
I think, was a British company. Fry Chocolate is a British company. So
somebody's really thinking over there.
Not me.
And by the way, my mom says, Dolores sends, when we go to Christmas, speaking of chocolate, she always sends my mom, who loves chocolate. I'm sorry if you're listening, Mom, but you do have a strong liking to the chocolates and candies. But so Dolores sends a little snack pack for Christmas, and then I share with my mom, and she's like, oh no, I'm not going to eat any of that. Soon as we leave, she sends a message, and tell Dolores those walnut whip things that are chocolate are the bomb. So they were like a whipped chocolate, almost. I mean, it's thicker than our whip. It's thicker than marshmallow cream, but it's not quite nougat. And it was encased in a chocolate, I'm going to call almost like a closed shot glass, and had a walnut on the top. It was a lot of chocolate. I mean, I managed to get it down. It was really good.
Nice.
And look, Vintage Dig says, yeah, I've been eating chocolate my whole life, and I feel at least 150 years old.
Yeah.
They're not order. Thanks for popping in.
And they say happy birthday.
Sally, thank you.
Okay. So now we've got a question for Monica.
Yes.
Is the width of the planet Pluto more or less than the width of the United States?
Less.
Okay, check. Anybody want to?
The width of the planet Pluto more
like
or less than the width of the United States.
Yes.
Let's see.
I see Lemmy's got less.
Yeah, Lemmy says less.
It's hard where you're like, it's a planet,
I know.
But it's the small one. So
And it's not even a planet
Not a
anymore, right?
planet. I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Didn't they say that it's,
Get us back.
I don't know. I'm not, I deal with junk. I don't deal in space.
That's
Ah.
Sandy says, I have no clue.
Right.
Okay,
Mike says
at the
like-
risk of sounding dumb,
yes.
if you're doing the width of the US, are they doing
Correct.
it the width on a globe? Because that would be a 1D surface if you're looking at like you're doing the land across, right? And then
Probably-
a planet would have to do diameter.
Going up to Pluto and measuring it much. I'm just saying. It's probably a picture.
I'm with you, Sandy. I'm with you.
Hey, Celeste, thanks for popping
Hey,
in.
Celeste.
And
Okay,
Wolf,
what was the answer?
the answer is less, everyone. You guys were right.
Woo!
Pluto is 2,374 kilometers wide, which is less than the width of the United States, which is a width of 4,650 kilometers. So the
I
U.S.
thought
is
that was just Texas.
yeah, that was just
I mean, I never lived in a place where, literally it takes you, a week to drive across to the other side. It's ridiculous.
It's big.
I have a question for you, Bree,
Uh-oh.
which is a bizarre one. In 2019, were there more or less female inmates in prison named Kelly than Lisa?
Let me see how many of my friends. Let me think.
And I worked in law enforcement in the courts.
Yes.
So it's just really funny. I'm like,
Mhm.
So I'm supposed to decide if there were more Kellys or more Lisas?
Yeah. Were there more or less female inmates in prison named Kelly than Lisa?
Less people named Kelly. That's what I'm going to go with. More Lisas.
Okay. You can think there's more Lisas.
Yeah.
Okay. Wolf's got
Yeah,
Kelly. Steph says Lisa.
More Lisa, says Steph. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right
But
now.
Sandy said, you know what? I think it's Kelly's.
I only knew one Kelly, and I could picture her there.
Well,
I think Kelly Michelle, Miss Pamela's daughter, and I could never
Oh,
picture
Oh. Well, I know more Lisas than I know Kellys. So that's
Yeah.
another thing, too. I think there's
I'm
more
like you,
Lisas in the
Kathy.
world.
Yeah,
I know some
I know more
Lisas.
Lisas, yeah.
Most of them are probably over there.
I don't know.
Bless their hearts.
The answer is more. Kelly was more.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Oh, Sandy's
but-
onto something.
Here's this twist. So maybe not more Kellys in the U.S., but Kelly was the most common name among Britain's female jail inmates.
So y'all just got a lot of
Did they all
Kellys.
come from Ireland?
It's an Irish thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
see?
had a feeling, being Irish, I had a feeling.
Let's see. Let me find a good one for
For Gosha.
to find her cooking one.
Oh,
Oh, here's a good one for you, Gosha.
Mm.
Does the average human fart more or less than once per hour?
Then what?
The average human?
Yeah, does the average human fart more or less than once per hour?
Once per hour. I have to think
I
about
would think
my
you needed
movements.
internist.
It's a hard question.
male or female?
Just
There's a difference.
there is a difference. See, now that's what I'd have thought. There's a difference, but just as an average human.
I mean, my first thought was if you say more, y'all need a gastro specialist.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Recently, my house is like more, but but it's Christmas food, so it's but With normal foods, I would say less, a little bit less, maybe.
Okay, so Stephanie says more in her house, but remember she's got boys.
She has boys.
Annette says less. Sandy says less than per hour, but Lemmy says more. I think you're onto something with that, Gosha, because of Christmas time.
Right.
Yep.
Correct.
But without Christmas, I think a bit less. So less.
Correct. Less. The
Oh my
average
goodness.
times a
Oh, goodness.
Jody.
She's very scientific.
Yeah. Thanks for coming,
Hi,
Jody.
Jody.
Right.
I mean, but that's I mean, there was some thought behind her answer. I mean, she could have said more depending on the time of the year. I mean, are these like broccoli, Brussels sprout kind of people? Or I mean,
Sprouts, yeah. Okay, so Dave, love the way you laugh, Kitchi, when you read the question.
Oh,
Okay, here's for Beth. Seeing how
Lord.
you thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody.
Thanks.
This is a question for Beth. Since you're in cattle country, are there more or less sheep than cattle in the world?
Okay. Only thing I know about sheep is that they are a dumb animal.
they're
They're
cute.
super dumb. That's why Bible refers to us as flock, because we're dumb. Sheep versus cattle. Okay. In the world, I'm gonna go there more sheep than I'm gonna say more sheep than cattle. I also think they're cheaper to raise. Stephanie says more. Dave said more. I am thinking about Ireland. Annette says more. Wolves
If
is
you've
saying
ever been to
more.
Ireland, it's all sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Angry
I'm
there.
gonna go with more. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Jody says more cattle is her answer.
All righty. So the answer is less.
Oh.
There's
There are
less sheep.
They're
So
about
Jody.
Hey, Helendra, there's my auntie, H. Ruiz. That's my auntie, y'all. Hey, girl.
Aw.
What
I got a package from her.
Lenny said more.
More, yeah. There's around 1.4 billion cattle and only 1.1 billion sheep. Probably because they're dumb, but
They wander off. They wander.
They wander off. You can't count them. You're like, where to go? Where to go?
I mean, we got to have dogs and everything.
Yes, child.
It's true.
Okay. Kathy,
Oy.
was the world's oldest ever recorded tortoise more or less than 200 years old?
Like a turtle? Tortoise?
Yeah, tortoise, yes.
More.
Okay, you
More.
say more.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You say
I didn't
more,
even
go.
think about that one. They're just that's probably a trick question, I'm guessing, but I'm gonna say more.
Mhm.
Right, you think he's more than 200? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, everybody's here. Okay, there's Miss Hey, Kelly girl, thanks for coming in.
Daisy says more. Stephanie says more. Lemmy says more. Wolf says more. Jody says more. Annette says more. That they were older.
I
Mhm.
would have thought that as well. However, you're all wrong.
Aw.
Congratulations.
Yes, although it's very close. A 187-year-old tortoise named Jonathan became the world's oldest known living animal on land. So he wasn't far off from 200. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him the 200th, prize. Just
Now
Yeah.
let's talk about how slow he poos. I mean, he's 2
especially when he got out to 185 and 186, he was like, "Man, you know what? No, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'll just hold on to it. It's too much effort."
But Jody says, Jonathan, I love it. That
I
they
know.
changed it.
The name.
I love animals with human names. It's so cute.
I mean, he'll never be able to even, you know how they teach animals to like touch the letters of their name to spell it out? My God, he's 185. He'll never spell Jonathan.
Right.
Never.
Chat now.
Okay, ready? One for the chat.
Get ready.
Great.
Part. Probably about 16 times every 2 weeks. I'm gonna say. Yeah. Just guesstimate.
And does he even know, because he's just walking around?
That is true, Dave. That is no surprise when you think of Australia and New Zealand, who make it.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. Right. So, chat. I'm going to ask y'all guys a question. Can whale voices travel more or less than 300 miles?
Whale voices, their vocalizations.
Sonar.
Okay, let me correct that. Can it travel more or less than 300 miles in water?
In water. I mean, Jody has a legitimate question about Jonathan.
I'm going to say more, Jody.
Okay, Annette says more, that it can go more than 300 miles in water. Kathy says more. Lemmy says more. Daisy says more. 300 miles. Jody says more. Sandy says more. More than 300 miles in water.
Okay. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all correct. It is more.
It is. Wow.
Whale can travel 479 miles through the waters of the ocean. And we have a little hello for Gosha. Hey, you go, Gosha. Hey. Thanks for coming and seeing hey hi to Gosha and celebrating her birthday. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Now it's Monica's turn.
And if he farts underwater, how far does that travel?
Yeah. Is that width bigger than Pluto? That bubble? I mean, we need to know.
Oh no.
Hey. Monica, that's another.
She says, I'm not smart enough for this trivia. Guess, girl. It's all a guess.
Right. Monica, it takes 18 gallons of water to produce an apple. Does it take more or less water to produce 1 pound of chocolate?
Numbers.
Numbers. Read it again.
Less.
Okay. I'll read it again. It takes 18 gallons of water to produce an apple. Does it take more or less water to produce 1 pound of chocolate?
Yes, because we're talking about the production of the cacao also since the beginning, or only the bar, the cacao.
Just the pound of chocolate.
It's
Do you
hard.
measure water in pounds?
I will say less.
Okay.
It's less.
Dave says, Wolf says less. Dave says less. Helendra says more. Annette says less.
It's a hard one.
Lemmy said less. And you said less, Monica?
Less.
Cool.
Cool.
Kelly said mo. Lemmy said less. Okay. So actually, it's more.
Oh.
And let me tell you how I now I feel bad about eating chocolate, because let me tell you why. It takes 3,170 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of chocolate.
Wow.
Say that again.
It takes 3,170 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of chocolate.
So, okay. Gallon. Now I understand. I was thinking pounds of water, but you said how many gallons of water does it take to produce 1 pound of chocolate?
Yes. That's a lot
Jody
of water.
says she's
not
going to
much
be
chocolate
mad
either.
if it causes a drought for chocolate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I just didn't realize it. God, that's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. I don't know. And she'll
I'm with
leave.
you, Dave. That's effing crazy.
Mhm.
Good job on the toning that down, though. Good job. I've been to the Hershey factory. It's the only question I'll get right.
Okay. My next question is for Bree. Bree,
Yes.
travel at more or less than 900 miles per hour?
I missed the first part of the question.
Does sound travel at more or less than 900 miles per hour?
More.
Okay. Anybody else want to have a guess at that?
Sound more or less than 900 miles per hour. Well, it depends. Does it count if I can't hear it? Like I'm kind of hard of hearing? Like I'm deaf? What?
If a tree falls in the forest, no one's here to.
Okay, we've got more. Oh, more, less, more, more.
Okay. Well, y'all, it's less, but not by much.
Trying.
But not by much.
Sound travels at 767 miles per hour.
Oh.
So I mean, we're talking,
Very close.
oranges.
If we're talking Jonathan's age gap. I mean, it's kind of like this age.
Yeah, correct. It was.
See, she got that one right.
Look, they're calling you smart, Auntie. Right, Gosha, you should know this. Well, you should know it, but you know it because you live in Scotland. She said, 5th grade science paid off, she said. Gosha, on average, does Glasgow receive more or less rain than Cardiff?
I don't even know where those places are.
Oh, but Cardiff is not in Scotland, so I
It's
don't
in
know.
Wales.
Yeah, but I think more. I know that Glasgow is very rainy. That's what I heard. I've been there in rain every time rain, so I would say more.
Say more. All right, everybody is in the chat. Does Glasgow receive more or less rain than Cardiff, which is in Wales? Glasgow is in Scotland. Hey, Sandy, thanks for popping in.
I've been there.
I have to sit this one out because I'm not real big on the whole geography things. Yeah, I'm with you. What are those places? Are we talking chocolate again?
Got you say more. Godisha says more. Heledra says more. Wolf says less.
I've been there, Dave.
Cardiff is. Kelly says more. Well, y'all, less. Glasgow has less rain than Glasgow. Cardiff is on average the wettest city in the UK with a 1,152 millimeter of rain every year.
Well, I definitely can't go there because I have enough problems with my hair. So that would be, I mean, Texas is killing my hair.
So let's see one for Beth.
Oh, Lord, go easy on me, Dolo. I just got back. I've got jet lag.
Beth. Okay, going to be
if she starts laughing, we're in trouble.
I got it. Does the average fart leave your body at more or less 20 kilometers per hour?
Okay, the good Southern girl in me shut down when you said that. We're not allowed to say that word. We have to say poot because that's
okay. Average leave your body at more or less speed than 20 kilometers an hour.
Ugh. Can we do the conversion like miles per hour on that? I'm gonna say, look, we don't deal in kilometers. Annette, you lost Annette because we just can't say that. Let's see. I'm gonna say less because we're all girls and we don't even blow gas like that. So that'd be
12 miles per hour, y'all.
12 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Okay, that has to be less. You would like propel yourself across the room.
Jump across the room.
Okay, I got some backup here. Less, because you would literally be like a little motorized person. 12 miles an hour? I don't even think my go-kart went 12 miles an hour when I was a kid. And my parents turned it down so I wouldn't kill myself.
You'd be jet propelled if you were in water.
Well, just so you know, say or fart, it is less.
Oh my God. We would all be like the Jetsons. We would just let me load up and eat some Brussels sprouts so I can get into Dolores' house.
We wouldn't need cars.
I know, we wouldn't need cars.
Oh, motorized person. She's like, I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
Flamingo. Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
That was awful. The Jets. It's the first thing I thought about is they had this whole backpack.
Okay, for you, Kathy.
Oh, Lord.
In 2018, were there more or less breast reduction cosmetic procedures than eyelid procedures?
2018.
So were there more breast reductions than
cosmetic?
eyelid?
I'm gonna say less.
Okay.
People usually want them the other way.
Well, not me.
I mean, they can have all. They can.
I mean,
not.
I mean,
if they could just take some from here and move it around, so I could. That would be great.
But I'm thinking men and women are going to be doing this kind of thing. My brother had a similar surgery actually because our family does have a kind of a hooded lid. So I'm going to say the eye one is more.
Okay.
Okay. Annette says that there were less cosmetic breast reductions and eyelids were more.
Okay. So that comes from a very big busted gal.
I mean, I can always put some tape. There's not a whole lot we can do with this.
With tape.
Right. So the answer is there's actually more. So yes, you can show the word breast. Oh my God, YouTube, Jesus, it's not a bad word. Okay. Yes, there's more. There were 4,014 breast reduction procedures and 2,820 eyelid procedures. So yeah, people were getting their breast reduced more often than the eyelids lifted.
Maybe
and that was cosmetic. That was cosmetic. That's shocking.
Yes.
Maybe the people who got the enhancements have now changed their mind or reached a certain age where it doesn't fit anymore. Yeah, didn't think of that.
Well, I mean, she says less, but I think butt lifts and the other plasty have been more prevalent. Then there's that. I hope no one does any plasty. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable just thinking about it.
Both. To take some of this, lift some of this, fill some of that, and I'm golden.
I want this to be streamlined. Oh, and you can have some of this. I have some to share. But I want them to put it back here.
No.
Look at this. We're all like doing this now. We're all like, Lord, y'all. Okay.
There you go. Me too.
let's see. I had a good one for the
For the
I
chat.
mean, I love it. It's just a lot to love. I mean, I think if I would stop eating all of the chocolate, which I never ate before, I think it was when I turned 40, I started eating chocolate. I had never really eaten chocolate before. And now I eat chocolate. I don't know what that's about.
it's the
Oh,
hormone.
is that what it is? I didn't even like chocolate. Like I didn't like chocolate cake or anything, but now I can tear up some peanut M&Ms, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah. So good.
when you get a shareable bag, but you don't share and you have no intentions of sharing.
Shareable.
Yes, I love your bodies, and I would love my body if I had an eyelid and a little bit of here, a little bit of that. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm probably what they call like where people think they look a certain way. I think I look great, so I have whatever that is. Anyway, so whatever that is, right.
I'm just like, I'm clean. Y'all win. I'm clean.
Yeah. Here's a question for the chat.
Oh, chat,
For
you
all
ready?
of you, Russia sold Alaska to the U.S. in 1867. Was this for more or less than $1 million? Hey, Jeannie.
So Russia sold Alaska to the U.S.
Yes.
Oh.
Was this for more or less than $1 million?
I mean, they lost out, but I'm just saying. So Jamie says, happy birthday. And I have less, and less. I'm agreeing with them on less.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yes.
Oh, with more. You got a more.
Oh, we got a more. They're probably the only one who ain't.
Right. Okay. We ready for the answer?
Ready.
Yeah.
More.
Really? How much?
Alaska is the largest state in the United States. It was sold for a total of $7.2 million, which only amounts to 2 cents per acre. I mean, bargain, really, if you think about it.
Yes, they didn't know there was gold in their hills.
You didn't know oil.
Yeah, and the amount of salmon and everything that comes out of there, which is one of their hugest money maker. Now they got tourism and everything. I mean, we just did it. There you go.
You went to Alaska, yeah.
It was beautiful.
Thanks, Jody.
Did you go?
Where?
Have
to
you
Alaska?
been to Alaska?
Not yet. Not yet.
Gonna go though, y'all. Watch for the video.
Oh yeah.
I say cruise to Alaska. Let me tell you why. Because they're going to stop everywhere you want to go anyway. You're going to get off. There's not that much to do. We went in the summer. There's not that much to do, even in the big places that you would go. And you have a great time and get good food.
Right. So we're going to round, you guys, and then we're going to have a giveaway at the end. So y'all hang in there.
Giveaway at the end.
Giveaway.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Don't forget your thumbs up. Subscribe to Dolores' channel.
All right.
I'm ready.
Ready? Does the average UK person consume more or less calories than the average Italian per day?
More.
Okay. You think the UK person
eats more calories than the Italians?
That's what I think. Yes. That's what I think.
Hey Heather, Elizabeth. So your answer is, does a UK person consume more or less calories than the average Italian per day? You said more. Yeah, oh wow, we have a lot of mores. Wow. We are doing it with the mores.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
There you go. More.
We all saying more. Well, hey, Gina,
Well, Dave says less. Dave just came in and he said less.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
Dave,
say because of the pasta.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, the bread and the pasta.
Oh, I
so
love it.
more the English love their butter. Girl,
But it's not that much pasta. It's not like a huge plate. They eat with little. Everything
that's
little.
right.
Like serve the
The
quantity
serving
is
size.
not. Mhm.
so the English love their butter. Girl, so do I. And I ain't
Mm,
even.
I
Well,
hate butter.
let me tell you, it's actually less. I am shocked by, I know I am shocked by the answer. Because, I mean, Britain got an obesity problem. I ain't trying to call the Britons out, but we all know that I live here, so I know it's on the news, all the things. What? So, what's a small portion of the America?
Yeah, like what's a serving size? The we have a problem with a serving size. We were reading the
Yeah.
back of all of the candies and stuff that we were getting and the snack mixes, and my mom would hold up this little bitty bag and she'd say, "How many serving sizes do you think is in here?" And I'm like, I mean, it looks like a maybe looks like a cup and a half. She'd say, "That's three serving sizes in a
Yes.
little bitty bag like this." And we eat that in a sitting.
Well, it's less, and the average UK person consumes 3,440 calories, and the average Italian consumes 3,600 per day. So no, but here's the thing.
Maybe it is the wine.
The wine, yes, because everyday wine, yes.
Every
But
day.
also, the reason why that the Italians probably aren't as obese as the British people, because we like to drive everywhere, and Italians will walk.
Everywhere.
Yeah, girl, preach, Helendra. We do like our snacks. Ain't right. So, Bree, for the car and the trip to Alaska. If you answer the question right, probably get these things. In the UK monarchy, is the UK monarchy more or less old than the Danish monarchy?
Less old.
Okay.
Yeah, what does everybody else say?
Let's see what everybody else says.
Stand firm on your answer.
She's firm on her answer. She's less, and yeah. Kelly says less. Helen, you're just like, I don't know. Hey, Leanne.
I don't know, because what's Denmark? Is that Danish? No. What is Denmark? That's not Danish.
Sure, girl.
What I'm thinking is, the Vikings, that's what I'm picturing. And then I've been to the UK and they have all the Roman ruins there. And so it's not that old of a country as far as being the UK. So that's my reasoning.
See, everybody. Yeah. Yes, stage. Okay. You are correct, Bree. Get and the trip.
Your husband is to take you on a trip to Alaska. We'll talk.
Yay. Okay.
Your husband will pay for a trip for you to Alaska. The Danish monarchy is the oldest continuing line in the world. So yes, correct. Less. And I like the way you like sounded it out. Like, well, the Vikings, and I was like, yeah. They see. That makes sense.
Yes, they're telling me Denmark was Danish.
Right. So, okay. So now
it's Gosha's turn.
Gosha.
Gosha's ready.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Gosha?
I was born ready.
Oh, I gotta get ready.
Yes, me.
Okay. Is the Gosha, is the length of Australia's coastal line more or less than Canada's coastline?
Uh,
Hmm.
I would say more.
More.
Hmm.
You say Australia's coastline is more than Canada's coastline.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jenny. That's my
Yeah,
boy.
I think if you put them on the map, I think Australia is huge. If you put them on the
Right.
map together, I think it's huge.
So, okay, so everybody, so I've got
This
Lori
one's
more.
like this.
Kelly say less. Dave says more.
I'm with Gosha.
Canada. So yeah, okay, we'll take less. Yeah, or no, we'll take less. Wolf says more. Yeah, Helendra says yes. Okay, less. Okay. So the answer is, what did you say, Gosha?
I said that Australia has bigger coastline.
Okay, more. So you has
More.
more.
Yeah.
It is less. Canada
Okay.
has 152,100 miles of coastline compared to Australia's 16,000 miles. I just said Australia.
It's an island.
I-
It
But is
should
it a
have more.
smaller? But is it a smaller land mass than
Yeah.
the outstretch of? That's why I was doing Canada's like this, Australia's like this. So if you do the miles,
Canada has Alaska in the way, and then you know what I mean. So I thought
That's
of
what I was thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I just said it had
Yeah.
less. Okay.
hey Lena, yes, girl, get your collard, your black eyed peas, your pork, and your cornbread. Oh, child.
Beth,
Oh, Lord. I like pushing the buttons, not answering the questions.
on average, do you produce more or less flatulent gas per day than the volume
Again?
of air in a bike?
Me?
Just
Little old me?
not you, just one.
Then the pressure in a bike tire?
Yeah.
The average person?
Yes, on average,
Again,
produce more or less flatulent gas per day than the volume of air in a bike tire.
I have to say less just in hopes that people don't have that much pressure in their gut. That is bad for their gut. Although there's like how many miles in your intestines? Because I mean, I know this because my friend has Crohn's. She had 6 feet of her intestines removed in one instance. So I'm thinking, oh, I might have to change my answer. But it's pounds of pressure. They're saying more. I'm hoping for less, but when you look at the actual length, if you take like your gut out and put it besides the length of a tire, see, that's why you can't ask people with OCD these questions because we will analyze it to death. I'm going to say the answers more, and I feel really bad for them because it has to hurt their stomach.
Right. Well, it's actually less.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
You produce around 1 liter of flatulence gas a day, and the average bike tire has 4 liters. So we're all safe. Look at Lena. What the heck are we playing?
What game is this? No, and I mean that's better because can you imagine the stomach ache that you would have? Oy vey, no. That'd be awful.
It would be. Right.
Well, I'm different. I'm a little different. We all know this. We just love her anyway.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Last question for Kathy.
Jan says,
Oh, no.
sorry, what are we doing?
We're just playing some games. It's just a quiz.
And Heather Elizabeth goes, I'm the worst guesser ever. But she makes an awesome peanut butter dog treat, y'all.
Yeah, there you go. All right. You ready for your last question, Kathy?
Yes.
Are orca whales more or less emotionally complex than humans?
I think all animals are more emotionally complex than humans are anyway. Orca whales. I'm going to say less. I'm going to say less.
Orca whales more or less Emotionally complex. Oh no, humans are a hot mess.
Yeah.
That's why we put it on a mug.
Mhm.
The thrift doctor show. Jody says more. They're more complex. Jan says happy birthday.
I just know how complex I am, so
We're hoping that it's less.
yeah.
Well, more complex. Poor thing.
Oh, look, I missed it. I'm so sorry, Renee. Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
They're probably more, but
I'm hoping for less because
I want to know how they know.
right. Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know how like dogs, they get it. That's why they're emotional support animals, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they may be more complex, but I was hoping for less because we're a hot mess.
Yeah, I'm with you. I hope less.
Right. Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't know,
That's
it's
with humans. That's with humans too, though.
There, Auntie.
You must work in education. Okay.
Well, I think social services.
Oh, same thing.
Okay. More. They are more complex. Research has indicated that orcas or killer whales have more emotional intelligence than a human.
Oh,
I still don't know how they know that, but
They're huge.
Maybe they, I don't know.
isn't that they play some kind of music to see what they do? Didn't I watch something like that? Like they'll
How do
play
you measure
music?
that?
A lot of time, here's a very bleak fact about orca whales. They will kill a seal just for fun.
Well, that's not very nice. They need a behavior intervention plan. They need to just be kind. Look, Jody says maybe they are really good at apologies and listening. They just go like this.
Mm.
And then if you're a seal, they eat you.
We
Right.
need an orca whale.
Oh.
We need an orca whale psychiatrist, like comic strip.
Right, y'all.
Scored high on the SATs.
Orcas are gangsta. Yeah, they are.
we'll have to ask Ellen. She's the one that talks to whales, right? On Nemo. Ellen.
Oh gosh,
What
yes.
was her character? Rory. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my mom.
Can you help us?
Monica is not in Italy, right?
No.
Not right now, but you live there.
Yes. In
She's
Venice. I'm in
She
Venice.
lives in Italy.
Well, I live in Venice. I'm in Mexico right now.
She's visiting.
Close to very
Close to me.
Dave.
Like yes,
That's why they're more emotionally intelligent.
probably.
All right, guys. So we're at the top of the hour. I know everybody's got things to do today. These ladies probably have things to do, and I don't. But hey, it's okay because it's like it's 7 p.m. here, so I'm going to chill out now. All right. So thanks everybody for coming. But wait, I have a giveaway now.
Giveaway. I gotta pay attention.
In the first, so let's everybody refresh real quick. Refresh.
Refresh your screens.
Fresh.
Means kind of crack your knuckles, do your little stretches, whatever you need to do to get ready for a giveaway we're going to have. And it is obviously a mystery box because you're packing lots of stuff in a tiny space. So it's a 6x6x6 box, weighs 1 kilo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my email address in because what I'm going to need you to do is send me your address so I can get it sent out to you. It'll go, if you're in the United States, it'll go UPS. Or if you're anywhere outside of Britain, it'll go UPS. So you don't have to just be in the United States. Canada, all the things.
Lena's like me. She's like, I don't know what the game is, but I win. Thank you.
And I will put my email in real quick. And
so this is going to be like a number or a question.
it's going to be it could be, if I ask the question, we'd be here all the live long day.
Okay. So get your number keys ready. She said the answer is a number.
get ready. Just everybody, we all ready to go. So the first person in the chat, Lag, help us. To the first person to put the number of my age in the chat will win the mystery box. And the number is, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my real age, y'all.
Do we say ready, set, go?
You can say ready, set, go.
Ready,
They're
set,
going.
go. They already went.
Wow. I didn't say 54. And
Yep, you see it.
Kelly.
Oh, look. But let's look at the guesses. Let's look at the guesses, shall we? I mean, Lena said
Aw.
25.
Yes, Lena.
Yes. And maybe Lori was just backwards with her keys. That was close.
Uh,
So look at all, look, nobody had you until, let's see.
what you did?
Close.
That was close. Look, you're looking good for your age, girl. You got 40, 46.
Nobody guessed above your age, that's for darn sure.
5.
Jan says 19.
Very close.
Present for that. All right, Kelly, I have your information, Kelly. Unless you have moved, if you have, I've got you, Kelly. So,
All right.
oh yeah, Jamie.
Before
Jamie would have known.
Before we go, before we go, we're all going to sing happy
Yeah.
birthday to these ladies here, Bree, Gosha, and Dolores. Bree, Gosha, and Dolores. I want everyone in the chat to sing along with me. Okay, ready? One. Oh, wait, my candle blew out. I think it's
No,
ready. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bree, Gosha, and Dolores. Happy birthday to
Hey,
Congrats!
Make a wish. 1, 2, 3. All your wishes will come true.
I had another candle, but I'm afraid to light it on. Those are, those like explode. And
Oh,
then I
no.
was like, it's not a good
But-
idea.
We're not doing
Maybe.
firecrackers inside. We do those outside.
No, maybe
thank you,
another
Jamie.
time.
Right. I just want to say that that's my. Let me just real quick, in case y'all don't know, that's my husband. Hey, that's my aunt.
Oh,
That's where's my, that's my best friend.
It's a
Oh.
family affair.
And thank you so much, everybody. Daisy Sojourner, which is Kelly one, Lena. Oh, she sung in Espanol.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming to our birthday bash. I appreciate it. And
And thank you, Dolores, for hosting and sending
fun.
us our gear and
girl, you're welcome. Y'all,
and treats.
yeah, I sent her some treats. I sent the treats and crowns and sashes and all the things.
I'm gonna eat some cupcakes in your honor today.
Thank you.
That's good.
And thanks, guys, for coming. Happy New Year to you,
Happy
Renee.
New Year.
Yes.
Thank you so much for popping in and celebrating our birthdays with us and our special guests coming in. It was so fun. You guys take care, and I will see you next time. Beth, take us out with it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what is going on. What in the world is going on?
Take us out.
What?
Take us out with
Okay. I barely heard any of that, but I'm gonna say, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Happy birthday, ladies.
Happy
Thanks for
birthday.
coming.
Bye.